to
Hi,
you all.
yes. Okay,
Yes.
start.
Hi to you all. My name is Mike Teach. I'm an ophthalmic clinic officer and a cataract surgeon working in AIC Litein Mission Hospital, an hospital located in Kericho County and serves people from low economical status because it's the from my community. So I grew up from an humble background. We were six in our family, went to school at a time when my parents could not afford anything, but I got support from friends, I got support from relatives, I got support from well-wishers. And after my high school, I had a passion to learn as an eye specialist because in my community I used to interact with a lot of elderly people who were blind, who could not see. After my school, I realized that the thing that were making them not to see were mainly cataracts. So when I went for my basic school, after finishing, I decided to venture as an eye specialist to come and assist them. And before I went there, finance was a big issue, but I heard of Rotary Club of Eldoret, where I applied to be assisted to go and study ophthalmology and cataract surgery, and they had my plea and they sponsored for my education. After finishing, I realized that most of those eye specialists were working in cities and big towns, but my passion was in the community. I came back to assist the community. Now I'm working in IC Litein Mission Hospital, where we have a small eye unit because the government does not support so much on eye care services. But I came back, opened an eye unit, asked the hospital to buy for me some equipment that I needed, got also support from friends. One of them is Dr. Maylin, who helped us to get an operating microscope, where we are using now, and it has gone a long way. We see a lot of patients. We perform cataract surgeries at mainly we give free because our community cannot provide. We only rely on support from friends. Example, it's another organization called Charity Vision, where they do supply us with consumables, which has cut much on what the hospital buys for us to use. So there's a demand for eye care services, but the problem that we have is where to work from. We don't have a designated unit where these patients can come and be seen. Where we are using now, we are using one room where we do everything. We are sharing theater space where sometimes it doesn't favor eye patients who are blind, because it was not designated to be used as a theater. Now it's our prayer that we get a designated eye unit where we can offer even better, more services and quality services. Our patients can get surgeries every time they need it, because for now we only operate once in a week, and patients come from far, around 200 kilometers away from our hospital, and sometimes going back becomes a problem. So it's our desire we get a designated eye unit where we can be able to provide the services on daily basis or need basis, because the need is very big. We do surgeries because of the small space. We do surgeries around 600 in a year, but with if we get a new unit, we will be thinking of doing around 2,000 surgeries in a year. So it's our prayer and wish that we get this eye unit so that we can offer these services to our patients. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to me.